Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain about inventory measurement. What do you mean by inventory measurement? It refers to the process of quantifying and valuing the goods and materials a company holds in its possession for the purpose of sale or production. Proper inventory measurement is essential for accurate financial reporting, decision making and compliance with accounting standards. So inventory measurement is nothing but it is a complete process of quantifying and valuing the goods and materials of a company. It involves determining the quantity. Actually, the total number of quantity will be determined in this process. Then we are going to learn about two important key components of inventory measurement. Number one, inventory quantity. Number two, inventory valuation. So inventory quantity and inventory valuation is known as the main component of inventory measurement. Let's learn the first one. Inventory quantity. This involves counting and determining the physical quantity of items held in inventory, which means the actual number of quantity of items will be counted here. Companies may conduct physical counts or use barcode systems or implement inventory tracking software to ensure accurate quantity measurements. The quantity measurements can be measured using different ways. They may use barcodes or they may take physical count, etc. The main goal is to ensure that the recorded inventory quantity matches the actual quantity of goods on hand. The second component is inventory valuation. In the first component, we have quantified all the materials. Now we have to value it. So second component is inventory valuation. Inventory valuation is the process in which we assign a monetary value to the inventory items based on the cost incurred to acquire to produce them. So there are several methods are adapted for valuing the inventory. We can use different methods to value inventory. So we are going to learn now about different methods of inventory valuation. The prominent and foremost method is called FIFO, which stands for FIFO, first in, first out. Under this valuation method, the first items purchased or the produced or the first one sold or used. The cost of earliest items in inventory is assigned to the cost of goods sold, while the cost of most recent item is retained in ending inventory. So the second type is last in first out, which means the last stock item which kept at the end will be taken out. So LIFO means last in first out. It assumes that the most recent times purchased or produced are the first one sold or used. The cost of the most recent item is assigned to the cost of goods sold, while the cost of earliest item is retained in the ending inventory. Note that the LIFO is less commonly used in many countries due to accounting standards. Actually, the accounting standards mostly approve the first type. So, most of the countries do not agree this LIFO method of valuation. Then the third method of valuation is called as weighted average cost. The weighted average cost method calculates the overall average cost of all the units of inventory available during the particular period of time, and it uses this average cost to value both the cost of goods sold and ending inventory. Then the fourth method is called specific identification. This method is used when inventory items are easily identifiable and individually tracked. Under this method, inventory items are easily identifiable and individually tracked. Only under these circumstances we can use this method of specific identification. Each of item is assigned its actual cost when sold. So at the time of selling that particular item, each one is assigned individually and the remaining items are valued at their actual cost in the ending inventory. So the remaining items are valued at their actual cost in ending inventory. So these are all the four different methods which are useful, which are mainly used in valuing inventory. Totally we have learned four different methods. Number one is first in first out, number two last in first out, number three weighted average cost, and number four specific identification. Among all the four different methods of valuing inventory, the first method of inventory valuation known as first in first out is commonly adapted all over the world. So this is the main thing to be understood about the various methods of inventory valuation. Thanks for listening. Thank you.